Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk in the series, which we call Everything Sense. This week, obviously, I don't want to say a special occasion, an unfortunate circumstance out there. Usually we cover personalities and streamers and pro players on this series, but this one being a unique circumstance, as today we cover Mixer, Everything Sense, signing Ninja. And that stems back from August of just last year in 2019, where Mixer pulled off a stunning move and surprise as it announced they would be signing Ninja, the most followed streamer on Twitch, to stream exclusively on Mixer. The deal, which was estimated to be worth around $30 million over the entire contract, started a massive bidding war for top streamers and signaled that Mixer was ready to be a real threat to Twitch's dominance. Then in October, Ninja's wife Jessica finally spoke up and revealed some of the true reasons behind Ninja's move to Mixer. She talked about his growing problems with Twitch and how Twitch was limiting his opportunities to grow his own personal brand, and mentioned how the freedom of the new Mixer contract was the biggest reason for the signing, but the millions of dollars probably also helped. Then later in October, it was actually Shroud who joined Ninja on the Mixer platform after signing a contract worth millions a year with Mixer. Shroud sees a spike in viewership during his first streams on the platform, but what will become a growing trend was the viewership drop-off between the two of them, which slowly started weeks after their announcement. Later in that same month, they were also joined by King Gathalion, another larger Twitch streamer who also signed a major deal with Mixer. Unlike Shroud, Gathalion managed to at least hold a decent chunk of his Twitch viewership for the initial portion of his move to Mixer. Then in November, Mixer continued their signings, this time with FaZe Ewok, who became the first FaZe Clan member to actually partner with the platform. While not as big of a contract as was actually offered to Ninja and Shroud, it was still a big payday for the young streamer and gave Mixer an in with one of the biggest brands in all of esports, that being FaZe Clan. Then late in 2019, a report comes out showing that while Mixer had become the second biggest platform for streamers to stream on, they'd actually in fact seen a slight decline in their viewership on the platform since signing Ninja and Shroud, going from over 54,000 concurrent viewers on average to right around 46,000 viewers on average in November. Given the drop in Ninja, Shroud, and Gathalion streaming viewership as well, this was one of the first big red flags and signals of maybe a potential troubling future for the platform. Then near the start of December, it marked the first real scandal on the Mixer platform, as one of Mixer's partners revealed how some of the other partners on the platform were abusing their Spark system with view bots to scam Mixer out of thousands of dollars. The evidence of this was actually linked to streams that would have hundreds of viewers, but go minutes or even hours between chat messages with no one being interactive or actually sending real messages. This problem would continue on Mixer on and off for the rest of the platform's lifetime. And later that month, after digging through Mixer viewership numbers, we reported that Shroud and Ninja both had seen audience reductions and taken a hit in their viewership ever since their move to Mixer. At the time, it was revealed that Shroud's audience has reduced by nearly 75% from his average on Twitch, and Ninja's take was actually down nearly 80%. While these numbers were certainly disturbing, it was still relatively early on in Mixer's experiment and lifetime with these big-name streamers, so fans of the platform still had plenty of things to be hopeful for and optimistic about. Then in February to start 2020, it was the first time we saw true struggles for the platform, as internal video leaks showing off a town hall meeting for Mixer staff. In it, Mixer's general manager downplayed concerns and negative feedback, and also claimed she wasn't there to sympathize with anybody and demanded her staff to stop complaining. Along with reports that Mixer was operating with a skeleton crew after a series of layoffs, this became the first real indication that Mixer was in serious danger of being shut down. And that same month, Pokimane finally made her gigantic streaming announcement that many speculated could have been a move to the Mixer platform. Mixer fans were left disappointed, however, as Pokimane did instead announce her new scholarship program and a re-signing to Twitch. And all of this sparking a few month-long stint where Mixer signed no other streamers. Then in March, new numbers kept on popping up and showing the continual decline of both Ninja and Shroud's viewership on Mixer, and also showcasing that Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook were all seeing major growth during the time that Mixer was showing clear stagnation. It was reported that Mixer was only up 0.2% in viewership as compared to the year before, while YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all saw double, if not triple-figure growth, which is very alarming considering how much money Mixer had paid their top streamers to come over the past several months. Then in April, it was actually XQC calling out Shroud in a somewhat controversial Twitch clip. He claimed the platform had not only hurt his numbers, but also hurt the Shroud brand. XQC later said the move had caused Shroud to lose all of his potential and potentially also hurt his career. Then in May, Ninja revealed his frustration with the Mixer platform over the handling of the pandemic and the COVID-19 outbreak. Along with the lockdowns that sure did follow, it was Twitch and YouTube who saw huge numbers of massive growth, and Mixer who potentially missed out on a lot of marketing plans, which were shut down by the pandemic. Mixer barely saw any increase at all, leading to Ninja calling out the entire thing as a missed opportunity for the platform.
Have you seen, since this quarantine has happened, have you seen your numbers go up ever since everybody's home, or are they kind of
No, man, Mixer really hasn't been doing a lot of advertising of the platform during this, which is, a little bit of a missed opportunity right now. There could be some definite traction, pushing some audiences there. But no, man, I'm actually streaming more than ever.
And in that same month, it was Nadeshot who responded to a question about a potential move to Mixer by revealing that he had heard that Mixer was no longer handing out the bag.
Switch to Mixer.
I mean, shit, they want to give me a bag. Let's get it. I don't think they're handing those out no more.
Maybe. Who knows?
You gotta wait till Q4 when taxes come around.
This seemed to fit with everything that was going on and happening with Mixer at the time, as they had not signed even a remotely big streamer since Ewok back in the previous year. And yet another warning sign that maybe some Mixer finances was in a much worse shape than people realized. But despite all this, Shroud continued to speak out and support his platform after these comments. He claimed that Mixer had a multi-year plan and that he really believed in the platform and it would succeed and become a true competitor to Twitch.
So if you're somebody that wants to start live streaming, why would you do it somewhere that's oversaturated? You'd go somewhere where you think you have more success, or somewhere that you like better, right?
And that's what brings us to this past month in June, the month where it all came crashing down for the Mixer platform. First, there was a major scandal where a former employee spoke out about the racism he experienced and what he called the black experience working at Mixer. Within days of that announcement, Mixer streamers were stunned as they found out the Mixer platform would in fact be closing down.
It's pretty upsetting. It's pretty disturbing. I said I would be here until the lights went out, and I guess the lights actually went out. It sucks. It really sucks, dude.
Mixer gave streamers no warning, leading to most of them finding out the last second or actually live while streaming. And with the purchase of Mixer by Facebook Gaming and Microsoft stepping away from that company in particular, streamers had been announced, and apparently some of them were actually offered $2,500 to switch and sign up for Facebook Gaming if they could do so for 90 days and meet other obligations. Shroud and Ninja, on the other hand, were apparently paid out of pocket and paid out their entire contracts, amounting to around $30 million for Ninja and around $10 million for Shroud. They left the company less than a year after signing, saw their viewership numbers shrink drastically, and still forced Mixer to pay out their massive contracts after the company was sold, leaving many people out there, as other reports have now surfaced as well, saying Facebook offered them double their Mixer contracts, but they said no either way. And now at the point of me recording, guys, we are left ever knowing what the future could have been if Mixer had signed different streamers and if anything else could have made this platform work. It's certainly a crazy story for the overall platform, and of course, as per usual, wishing the best of luck for all of those future streamers. Shroud and Ninja made out very well. Many others, unfortunately, did not, and that's the story of Mixer, guys. Everything since signing Ninja. I hope you guys all enjoy. As per usual, if you want me to cover anything else on the Everything Sent series, make sure to leave a comment down below who you want me to cover. Usually don't cover platforms, guys. Definitely a particular case, and obviously, big reasons as to why we are covering this one. I hope you guys all enjoy, though. Until next time, drink that water, drink that coffee. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.